Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling at the Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and today we're doing a what's in the box kit review on this rather interesting German amphibian vehicle. It's the Hobby Boss German Land-Wasser-Schlepper LWS and it is kit number 82430. And as we can see here, this has actually been utilised in the North African campaign. I believe they use it for some amphibious landings. Not sure when it was developed, why it was developed, etc, because I haven't consulted Wikipedia, and unfortunately Hobby Boss don't provide any particular details on the actual vehicle itself. So I'll leave that one up to yourself to go and do your own research, basically, because I'm just trying to churn out some videos and I haven't had the time to go look it up. So here we go. We're going to have a look at the instructions first, and we're going to be having a look at the kit itself. Unfortunately, this kit doesn't belong to me. I'm actually at Mikey's in Cornwall going through his model barn, and so consequently we won't be taking the parts out of the protective plastic for obvious reasons I think you will probably understand. I'm just trying to get my head around these instructions. I think I've got it now. Yeah, okay. So just zoom in a little bit and you can get a better view, and I'll have a look at the parts shortly. So step one, we have the under of the hull. I mean, it's a boat and it's an amphibian, and we're going to attach the drive sprockets and the road wheels to it with their suspension mountings along the side here. Going to put a few more parts on the side as well, and then we're going to attach those on in place. Step two on this side, we're going to be attaching the propeller shafts, and then we're going to attach the blades on the rear as well. Where's my pencil gone? And then we're going to put this supporting mechanism on here, and this looks like we are going to, oh yeah, we've got some rubberized tracks for this as well to do. Step four, we're going to put the tracks on. My tendency when I built the only armoured kit that I've built, incidentally, I put the tracks on last, but I think that's the way I'm going to go in future anyway. This is going to be the top looking down of the hull itself. We have some interior work to be dealing with. We have some levers and what have you to put in. We have a cover hatch to go on possibly the engine. Down here, as you can see, we've got a nicely detailed wheelhouse going on with a whole load of dials and a, not a steering wheel, boat's wheel I suppose you could say. This looks like a bit of glazing, maybe, not exactly certain. And then we have what looks like some sort of winch mechanism, probably to put on the rear. Section 5, we're going to put our winch. Yeah, it is a winch of some sort in here. We've got some photo etch parts, sort of grating to go on over these engine ports. This looks like it's going to be a sort of funnel, I should imagine. That's going to be going in the center. Step 6, we're going to put our hull interior into our hull base. It's actually a pretty cool vehicle, this. I might have to get one of these. And then we're going to put this rear section on here in 6. Section 7, we're going to be looking at the cabin, I suppose you could say. We've got a lot of clear glazed parts to put in, both front and some rather large portholes down the side. We've got a couple of access hatches here, a few more access hatches there, and we have these little parts where where our commanding officer can pop out and check out what's going on. Section 8, we have some grab handles to put on. We have some rails to put on around the side, and then we're going to put some exterior parts on here as well. Section 9, we have a life rubber ring, or whatever you want to call it. We have a metal piece to put on the back of the cab here. This looks like the sort of door opening into the main cabin, which, as you can see, is attached here. Then we're going to put our completed cab section onto our hull section, and we even get an anchor for it as well, because it's a boat and it's a tank, kind of, I suppose. And we should end up with something that looks like that, and that's pretty cool and interesting looking and kind of ugly and weird. kind of, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm not too sure though. So as for colourings, this is decaled up for North Africa, as we can see. And there are two options for it, 1 and 2. I'm assuming they're both North Africa. The only colours we've got recommended here are dark yellow and steel. On the other side we have another North African version. Again, it's just different numbers and whatnot, all the same colours. So let's have a look at these weird and funky parts then. As I said before, they're all in the plastic. I'm not taking them out, so I apologise for any rustling that goes on and any sort of glare off the plastic from the poor lighting that I am trying to work with in here. So here we have the hull. This is out of plastic. It's got a whole load of nice rivets going on along the side. We've got some nice venting going on at the side. We can see our mounting points for our road wheels. It's got some nice detail on the front. Again, rivets, I'm guessing where they all should be. These are obviously support points for the interior of the hull. And we can see that's where the propellers are attached. Quite a large space for the propellers, because obviously the propellers need to be inside of this this gap here. The next part is in plastic, and as we can see, we've got sort of grated detail on the inside. We've got a load of rivets and detail going on here. We can see a load of access panels and hatches and what have you. This part here is where the photo etch grating is going to go. And that's going to go on the top like so. Pretty cool. And we've got the actual cabin itself. Fair bit of detail going on here. Again, we've got rivets and what have you around the windows. You see various mounting points for various accessories. And there's the hatches where they actually go, and the little steps down into the actual cabin itself. So that'll end up going on there like that. Just looking at the rest of the parts, we have one large sprue, like so. So let's see what we got here. I'm guessing that's going to be part of the rear maybe. As part of our funnel, we've got some hatches and doors. We've got the ship's anchor, kind of comical. We've got two parts here, quite thin. A whole load of mechanical looking parts. I suppose they're going to be the railings that go around the side possibly. That's going to be the rear access into the cabin. I'm not too sure what they are. That's going to be our driver's console, or mate's console, or whatever you want to call it. Just flick that layer, but you can't see much because of the printing, unfortunately. That's going to be the winch that we need to put together. So that all looks quite nice. And then we get two identical sprues here. Here we have our drive sprockets, our road wheels, our suspension. We have a whole load more hatches going on. There's our life buoy, ring, whatever. That's part of the winch, I'm thinking there. We have all our grab handles. Two propellers. All ship shape and Bristol fashion, as they would say in Britain, that is. I suppose, not Germany. We've got a couple of sets of rubberized tracks. They look quite nice. We have a photo etch sheet for our gratings for the exhaust ports. We've got a little bit of rope in there. We have got some plastic clear windows. And finally, we have our decal sheet with a variety of numbers for the two options. These ones kind of look hand done, obviously, because they're not very regular, shall we say. So there we go. I hope you kind of enjoyed that. I picked it out because I thought it was a kind of interesting kit to have a look at from Mikey's collection. I think it's actually available still from Hobby Boss, and I think somebody else has started making it as well, or it might just be a Reebox, I'm not exactly certain. So yeah, that's about all I've got to say for today. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Please do check out some of our other interesting videos. Do check out our most recent upload of getting on for 20 videos of Mikey's amazing collection. We'll be doing some more what's in the boxes, and please do check out some of the other builds and chaos that I'm actually generating currently. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and as always, be seeing you.